So go ahead and begin. Put your name in the chat for me. Put your name, your city, your state, where you're calling in from. Good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm gonna give you guys 2 minutes. 2 minutes. So at 6:02, we're gonna get started. All right. So I just wanted to welcome everyone. Make sure you're putting your name and your city and state in the chat for me. Ooh, my little ears itchy. um, put your name and your city and state in the chat for me. We're going to get started promptly. If you are watching the replay, be sure to respond because I do go back and check the responses and answer any questions, comments, or concerns that you may have. So go ahead, and if you're watching the replay, go ahead, put your name, put your city and state in the chat for me. If you're watching me live, put your name, city, and state in the chat for me. We're going to get started shortly. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Go ahead and put your name, city, and state in the chat for me. We have Miss Yolanda from San Francisco. All right. California in the building. We have Miss Williams in Louisiana. All right. Welcome, welcome, guys. We have Dallas, Texas in the building. Welcome, welcome. Go ahead, put your name, city, and state in the chat for me. We got Alabama. All right. Welcome, welcome, guys. I see we got different time zones going on, which is amazing. So just thank you guys so much for tuning in this evening. And we're going to get started shortly. I want to be respectful of your time this evening. I promise not to keep you long, but I do promise to keep you thinking. Okay? All right. Welcome, everyone, to day 3 of my Mindset and Money Challenge. So I know you guys all showed up here with an idea of what this challenge is, but I just want to make sure that you guys are in the right place. Let me know if any of these things resonates with you. If so, then you are definitely in the right place. Get your pencil, paper, and pen ready. This is for the teacher who has more month than money, are stressed and stretched in their classroom and in their finances, enjoys teaching but realizes that something has to give, wants more time with their family, and you want more money without more work. If this sounds like you, then you are definitely in the right place and get ready to execute. Before we officially begin, I want to start off with some quick housekeeping. I like interaction. I know you guys remember COVID, and when we was on screen, you want to feel the vibe, you want to feel the presence. So go ahead and drop an emoji in the chat for me, so I know you guys are there and you can use your interactions buttons. So let's just test that out. Just put an emoji in the chat just to let me know that things are working. To make sure that this is the best use of your time, let's cut out all the extras. Let's silence any additional devices and ask your family for about 30 minutes. I promise to keep you less than that. I will not keep you all night. Please place all questions, comments, and concerns in the chat for me. Go ahead. And if you are watching the replay, place all questions, comments, and concerns in the chat, because I do respond. I do go back. So make sure you're using that chat for me. I want to invest in you much like you invest in your scholars. So, who am I? My name is Stephanie J. Sanders. I am a 12-year high school English teacher. Whoop, whoop. Shout out to high school teachers out there. I am a proud member of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. I'm an educator of distinction deemed by the National Society of High School Scholars. I'm the author of this amazing book called To Teach or Not to Teach. That is the question. I am the state champion tennis coach. I'm the teacher of the year, the co-coach of the year, and I'm the CEO and founder of Cultivated Minds Enterprises. With all that being said, I'm a full-time educator, and I'm also a full-time caregiver. I actually went from saying I don't have time and money to let's find the time to make this money. I'm working with schools all over to develop a framework to help good teachers like you and I stay in the profession, because as you know, many of us are leaving the profession day by day. So those of you that's joining, you will be my beta colleagues. It will start with you guys. So feel free to comment, give me feedback. Please place all of that good information in the chat for me, and let's get started. So the purpose of this 4-day mindset and money challenge is to show you how to get your time back, how to get your time and your passion for the craft of teaching back, to provide a perspective of leverage and ownership, to show you how to close the pay gap for yourself as a teacher, and to give you strategies that have the potential to grow both professionally and personally. So the time is now to use the gift that got you the career to make you a fortune. So let's begin to deprogram the old and reprogram the new. Reprogramming begins with this. You're going to learn over these 4 days how to receive a tax-free check during the summer months, how to position yourself effectively as an educator, how to leverage your credit to get the things that you want, how ownership gives you access to money, more money, time, and energy, and how to recession proof your finances based on your value, how to leverage the classroom to leave a legacy. So we have the best career ever. I'm pretty sure you guys will agree. We only work 185 days. We definitely enjoy our holidays, weekends, and summers off, even though they're not long enough, but we still definitely enjoy it. We can find a job literally anywhere in the world. You name a place that doesn't require teachers or teachers are not needed. We utilize virtual opportunities. We increase our value by tutoring, but most importantly, we impact students, parents, and colleagues. Oh, my apologies. We are actually on day 3. So let me just get my screen proper. Thank you guys for your patience. There we go. We are on day 3 today. But let me go back and just recap day 1 and 2. Just in case you missed it, day 1, we learned about the concept of income shifting, literally going from a high tax bracket to a lower tax bracket simply by becoming a business owner. On day 2, we learned about the power of leverage, how to leverage one's credit. So we have personal credit and we have business credit. And with that, we wanted to see what phase we were in. We're in either the leverage phase, in which we can take our credit to the next level and have more purchasing power than we would if we just had personal credit. Are we in the repair phase, where we have to take some things off of our credit report or learn how to read our credit report properly so we can make better decisions, or increase our credit score so we can begin to leverage? So if you completed your homework, you have which phase you're in. And if you weren't here for day 1 or day 2, please make sure that you go back to the Facebook group, and I'll definitely give you that information at the end so you can see days 1 and 2, so we can get you in the reprogramming for our 4-day challenge. But the purpose of today is to recession proof your finances based on your value. Day 3, all about investments. So as it concerns investments, let's take a look at this picture over here. We see a money sign with a man riding the back of money, and then we also see a money sign riding the back of man. So where do we fall in this category? Well, unfortunately, we work for the money. We're employees. We went over the quadrants in day 2, understanding that as an employee, we're working for the money. But as a business owner, money is working for you. And that's where investments come in. You want your money to be making more money for you. If you don't find a way to make money in your sleep, you will work until you die. Now, nobody wants to do that. I know I definitely don't want to be teaching until I die, and I'm pretty sure you don't. So, with that being said, now is the time to find a way to begin investing. And we feel secure in our jobs because it's teaching. Remember, we can find it anywhere, but it's not going to make money for us, right? We actually have to work for the money. And a lot of us is tired. I know I was tired year 5. I've been teaching for 12 years, but I was tired year 5. And it is a long road, as you guys know. But now it is time to leverage our position. So let's talk about capital gains, guys. So we learned on day 1 that the more you make, the more the government takes, right? The more money you earn, the more taxes are coming out. And I've also showed you a way how to lessen your tax burden. But when it comes to investments, the more you make, the more you actually keep. So let's take a look at capital gains. A capital gains tax is a tax on the profit from the sale of an asset. How the capital gain is taxed depends on filing status, taxable income, and how long the asset was owned before selling. So let's take a look at this little chart. The tax filing statuses. You have 0% tax rate, 15% tax rate, and a 20% tax rate. If you remember, on day 1, I showed you the tax brackets for 2023. And they definitely wasn't 0, 15, and 20. They were more like 10, 12, 22, 24, 35, 37. They were a lot higher numbers, which shows that we are taxed more for actually being an employee. Where does our money need to be? In investments, so we can have capital gains and keep more of that money. Why? Because investment money is taxed way less than we are as employees. So here's the thing, guys. We know about stocks, we know about bonds, right? We've heard of these things, we heard about Forex, but there are so many options. That's the beauty of investments. Investments are multifaceted. There's not one way to eat this cookie. As you can see from this chart, there's different things: low, medium, high, and there's actually even more than that. It's cut into different pieces, but the end game is the same. You have an asset. Your investments are making more money for you. Now, I host a monthly investment education webinar along with my financial advisor, and he goes over terminology and educates everyone on really your choices, your options. It is not my job to tell you what to invest in, but I do feel like it's my job to show you your options so you can make the best decisions for you and your family. But how does this all work? The best investment, guys, is yourself. You work hard, but you cannot pass this job down generation to generation. I can't give, I can't will my teaching job to my children, right? It stops with us. If we don't go to work, we don't make any money. But think about the wealthy, the Rockefellers, right? They did something one time and now they're reaping the benefits. Johnson and Johnson, they did something one time and now they're reaping the benefits. So let's talk about again business ownership. Payment that can be willed to your children is residual income. With residual income, it includes earnings that involve some work to get started, but profits continue to come in after the initial work is completed. So to restate that, doing something one time and getting paid over and over and over again. We can't do that at our job. We probably do lesson plans every single year, right? Things change. But residual income, it doesn't. And if you paid attention in day one, you know a residual check, a business owner's check, does not have um, gross and net on it. It simply has what you made. Why? Because business owners are taxed last. If something happened to you right now, what income would you have to take care of your family? Now, I know some people would say I have life insurance, which is awesome, but life insurance runs out, right? It's a set amount of money. So when that runs out, then what? Residual checks don't run out and they can be willed down generation to generation. So I'm going to go ahead and just rip off the band aid as it pertains to this business ownership, right? You're investing in yourself. So what that means is that you have to do the work, okay? To be a business owner, you need to put in work, but it's no more work than you're already doing right now as an educator. So to be a business owner, you must make an attempt at a profit. You must keep good records and you must provide a product or service. It's real simple. Your first investment is yourself. And yourself needs to make an attempt at a profit, keep good records, and provide a product or service. You must put in the work. Now, we go every day to work and we put in the work. We work hard. We wear many, many hats, many hats. And if you're at a charter school, you wear many more hats. Okay. But we're working for somebody else. Why not put that same effort, use our same skills to put it in for ourselves? So, what is your business? For the past 3 days now, you keep hearing me say business owner, become a business owner, become a business owner. Well, what is the business that I'm talking about? Well, it's simply applying this information that I'm talking to you about this evening in the past 2 days. You're going to apply and provide financial education, the income shifting method, the one that I spoke about on day one, the quick cash flow increase, correcting your W 4 form, paying the right amount of taxes. Then you have minimizing taxes by building a business. As you know, business owners pay less taxes than employees. So Warren Buffett's secretary pays more in taxes than Warren Buffett. Okay. You're going to build a great credit using a strategy. Apply, learn, apply, and execute. Learn the information, apply the information, and execute on the information. Then debt elimination, getting rid of all of that debt. You have a surplus of money. Why? Because now you have residual income. You're not relying on just your teacher check. Then you're going to invest like the pros. How do you invest like the pros? You learn your options. You attend my webinar, which is July 29th. Okay, July 29th at 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. And know your options. Learn the different terminology so you can make the best decisions for your family. And once you start becoming successful, tell somebody. I know I can't shut up about it. As you can see, I have a 4-day challenge because I can't shut up about it. And automate your business. This is a time where things can be automated. You do not have to live in front of the computer anymore. You can automate your business, and you're doing those three things: providing a product or service, making an attempt at a profit, and you're keeping good records. And you'll learn how to do all of that. So learn all of this for yourself. Learn, apply, execute. Learn, apply, execute. But the great thing about being a business owner is that even though you're in business for yourself, you're never in business by yourself. These are some of the partners that I currently work with that help my business go round. So think about it as it pertains to Walmart, Costco's, any store that you see, they have a team of people. Do you see the owner? Do you see Sam walking around Walmart? Absolutely not. Right? But he has a team of people. And I say partners, not employees. These are not my employees. These are all my partners because together we achieve more. I know it's a cliche, but you got to think about that. Warren Buffett is one person, but he has a company that achieves more for him than he can do by himself. So the wealthy people have partners. There is so much power in partnerships. If you ever go to a hotel, take a look at who owns it. It's a bunch of people. It's not just one person that owns that hotel. As a teacher, what can we do without partners, right? What can we do without the parents? But get frustrated, right? We need partners. Sometimes we have partner teacher. So think about that as it pertains to business. So with that came a little bit of success. By becoming a business owner, learning, applying, and executing, I was able to do these things. I was able to increase my credit score over 100 points, pay off $100,000 of private student loan debt, maximize my retirement fund, have a life insurance policy, $1 million life insurance policy, have my beginner's emergency fund, which is 3,000 to 5,000 in the bank, a full emergency fund, which is 6 months to a year of my current expenses, a Roth IRA. I save over $5,000 yearly, guys, yearly in taxes, all because I own a business. I shifted $440 back into my check because I own a business. And it's just simply by me learning this information, applying and executing on it, that I was this successful. As you can see, how to get financially free on my flyer for my monthly investment webinars that you're more than welcome to attend. And lastly, at the bottom, cash flowing $250,000. Now, I'm not a $250,000 near, okay, but that's how much I cash flowed, meaning cash is flowing. It's not stopped like it had prior to me understanding this information. Now, your homework. Yes, guys, you do have homework, and you can find all of this information on the Facebook page. So our homework tonight, and I will go over it, but please text the words investments to 888-231-6310. That's the word investments to 888-231-6310. Or you can go to investments.mindsetandmoneychallenge.com, investments.mindsetandmoneychallenge.com. And this is where you will find this information. It is a fillable. So if you are on your laptop, you can simply type in the information. If you are on a phone, you can simply put the information in your notes on a piece of paper and then type it in when you get a chance. I'm about real-time execution. So none of these theories or any of those things that we learn, in school, right? The theory of education. No, I want you guys to practice this. Okay. So it's real-time execution. And if you're watching the replay at this time, I want you to pause. Go ahead and pause this video and then go to the website, get your fillable as I go over it. So by now you should have it up. So let's proceed to our worksheet. How much have you invested in yourself? This is the question, because I know we have big hearts because we're educators and we're always investing in others on a constant basis. But this is for you to see how much have you invested in yourself. On this worksheet, it starts off with your assets. Okay, we start off with cash equivalents. Then we have investments. Then we have retirement fund. Then we have personal assets. So all these things I want you to take a look at. And if you don't have something, just put a 0 in the box. Because this I want you to think about. We have all of these assets and then we have these liabilities. Now, liabilities is only one box. But a lot of times these liabilities outweigh our assets. And that's a problem. We definitely want to have more assets than liabilities. That's why we may have a negative net worth. We want a positive net worth. And the only way to do that is through education, as you guys know. So go ahead, take time out for that. Complete this, and then you can upload it or place it in your results in the Facebook group. So, recession proof your finances based on your value. If you notice on your homework that you have more liabilities than assets, then we have to change that value gap. In order to change the value gap, become a business owner. The same education that I'm sharing with you, you can share with someone else. But the difference is this information that we're sharing is going to make you a fortune with our same skills. Tomorrow is day 4, where we go over our final day, our final strategy. And I look forward to seeing you guys there. Thank you so much for your time. Lastly, in the chat, please put a takeaway in the chat. Please put a takeaway, something that you got from this experience, maybe a question, a comment, or a concern. Put your takeaways in the chat for me. It's so good that you guys take the time out to join the challenge, and I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. So thank you again. Have a great evening, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 4 of the Mindset and Money Challenge. Thank you again. Bye, guys.